failure has been my friend. I think failure is really important because it helps you see what you're capable of. I don't think that it shows you your limitations. I think it shows you what you're actually capable of. So I'll give one example. So I got the call to report to Quantico a week before. I was riding in the car with a friend, my boyfriend at the time, who made this quick left turn in front of an oncoming car. The oncoming car hit my passenger door. Airbag went off, I got rushed to the hospital, I had contused ribs, you know, it was awful, and I couldn't move. It put a kink in the plan in terms of my physical abilities. So I was really devastated. I was able to get them to postpone my start date for another month. I didn't want to push it any more than that because I could then just lose my slot. That was going to be my chance. You know, I took this 5 weeks, I was trying to run, and I would just cry every day because it was just so painful, and I'd been in such good shape and I'd been working so hard. Anyway, so I show up to Quantico. Second day you're there, they give you a PT test. It's running, it's push-ups, it's pull-ups, it's sit-ups, and I failed colossally. I mean, you can get negative points. If you get like in the negatives total cumulatively, they'll wash you out. Somehow I managed to do enough to cancel out my negative scores from not being able to do some of the stuff at all that I ended up with a 0. And so they let me stay there, but I was basically on probation for like the first 6 weeks. At the FBI Academy, they could care less that I was in a car accident. I mean, they didn't want to hear my excuses. I remember that first week, I was so sad. I'm never gonna be able to do this. It was a place that valued just a different set of criteria than I had been used to performing for. Also, they just didn't want to hear about any mitigating factors. No safe spaces at Quantico, I can tell you that. I had like this moment where I was like, I just should quit. And then I was like, I'm not gonna quit. You know, it's like Project Runway, you gotta make it work. Tim Gunn, like, make it work. And so I am telling you, I woke up at 4 in the morning every single day, wrapped my ribs, hear the Rocky music like playing in the background. I just trained, I trained. I found people who could help me. This is actually how I met my husband, because he was an Air Force Academy grad and he was down the hall. I couldn't do push-ups to save my life. He started assisting me with push-ups, and every day, like during class breaks, he would sit there and put a towel around my waist and I would, you know, practice my push-ups because I had to do like 20 of them to get like 1 point or something like that. I needed a 15-point minimum to stay. I went from 0 to 20 points in the span of 6 weeks. Everyone was shocked because they totally thought that I was gonna fail out. And it was just such a pivotal moment for me. Like, you're either gonna forge forward or you're gonna quit, and you just forge forward. No one believes in you, and you've gotta marshal the resources that you have in yourself. You find the people around you that are gonna help you. You make it work. Now, like 2 months ago, I'm now 41, I did my Spartan race. I now know what I'm capable of, and things don't, at least physical challenges, they don't daunt me in the same way. I'll jump through fire, like I don't care. That came out of failure. If I hadn't been in the car accident and I'd somehow come and, you know, squeaked by on the first day, I probably wouldn't have rise to the occasion as much as I think I ended up doing. And now I'm really good at push-ups, so, and pull-ups actually. I don't think you can even see a successful person in the world that didn't probably fail very spectacularly at some point.